Hello, everyone. This is Joanna, my space in your place, coming at you with another video. Go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And thank you for subscribing if you have already done so. Well, I want to come to you with like a recap. I did see uh, that Scotty by Nature before I fell asleep. The part that I fell asleep on was when KeKe came in and her children wouldn't get out the room, and Wanda kept hollering at her and telling her to get the children out the room. I didn't, I, from what I heard, I missed some. So go ahead and like this video and share it. Subscribe if you haven't done it already. This is Joanne. I just want to do a little bit of a video about what I saw last night on Scotty by Nature. Not much. You didn't miss much. It was a show, a freak show. Um, I'm not one to talk people down or drag or nothing like that. But what I saw last night was not what I probably would have wanted my mother to do. Uh, And I'm not talking about because she has a speech impediment, Wanda. I'm talking about, for those of who don't know what I'm talking about, let me run it down. Love and Marriage Huntsville have two characters on the program. The mother of Letitia Scott, Wanda, and the cousin, the first cousin of Letitia is KeKe. And the question was asked about the food, the potato, and the men, the boyfriend, and the husband. They want her to straighten out, how can someone have a boyfriend and a husband? And she explained to him that the man left her, I believe it was for 5 years or so, and left her heart broken and all this stuff. And by the time he came back or whatever, she was over the crying and stuff, and she had moved on and got her a boyfriend. And she been at the church. Then the question was asked, well, what did you do before the show? She been at the truck, but then she said, well, she could have asked her husband for the money, but what if something happened to her? She passed away, then her husband married a woman, and all the work that she's done will go to her husband and his new wife and their family instead of her family, which made really good sense. Now, let me tell you, one to make a lot of sense. We make a lot of jokes with her. She's like the butt of the jokes, but mother to mother, I understand her more now, but she, it's been made like a laughing stock from the beginning, and that's you can't like take her serious. Well, she had a chance uh last night to um thanks to Scotty by Nature, shout out to him and his gang having Wanda and KeKe on the show so that we could get like a rundown of who she was. Well, that's what we got. Wanda was telling us where she worked. She was a worked for the school district for many years. She cooked and she loved to cook. She was saying that she's in the middle. I think it's 9 of them. She's right there in the middle. It's 4 on top or 4 in the bottom, and she's right in the middle. She's like the matriarch of the family. They come to her for she decorate. You know, I'm not gonna down her. She's a beautiful woman. I look at her pictures. One is a beautiful woman. I love her dimples, her smile, and then she was saying from the very beginning, from the beginning of the relationship of Letitia, her daughter Letitia Scott and Marsua Scott, she didn't like him in the beginning because she was really mild tempered, didn't talk much, and he was the opposite. And she didn't like that because she said she like her men bossy. That's why she don't like her husband. She like a man to take charge. In other words, it makes sense when you dissect Wanda's conversation. It makes sense, but because she cannot, um, explain herself. I have trouble with words and I have trouble with saying things, but I know how to go on and and I don't have I'm country, I have a country accent, but not only is she country, she has a speech impediment. So that's going against her, like a bun of a joke. And then she said like her name. She said that she's like Wanda Jean, I believe, in Burma, Bama, Alabama. And then they call her Miss something else at the school, the children. And she's Wanda Tisha mom. So but then what I did not like was okay, I didn't like that ghetto fight and conversation that she shared with her niece. Um, and I did not like the children coming in and out of the room after she told them to go out. She told them to go. You know, I don't know. I don't know why some kids are like that, but some are hard headed. You can't blame it on Wanda. And she kept telling them to KeKe, I told you to get them children. So evidently she had a talk with KeKe before she came on that thing because apparently she did because she say I told you to keep those kids out of there. She know her niece and she know those kids. So that's why she said that. But I didn't well, she was saying that you got to come at her with more of Marceau than just a picture with his, you got to show her a ring, a tattoo, some keys to his car, his truck, something personal that only his wife should have. And I said that also with the picture. Don't come here. We've been hearing this about Marceau, but it's his. She say it's his attitude, and she said she's even uh bugged his car. She would put recordings in his car. I don't think I would have said that. Let me tell you, sometimes it, certain people, they just don't know how to say things. They don't know when to talk. It's not the way they talk, this is when to talk. Like, I wouldn't say, like, the last time she was on, like, she was insinuating that she would like poison this man. I wouldn't say that, and I wouldn't have told nobody that I was such a busybody mother-in-law that I would bug or record my son-in-laws. Let me tell you, that is the wife battle to fight. That's not the mother-in-law's battle to fight. Now, my daughter, I never had to worry about her fighting. She will talk. And I will share my views or my points with my adult 42-year-old daughter. But I'm not going to tell her different. I would share things like, things that I maybe think that is wrong or she could change or something, suggest something. I'm not going to tell a grown woman anything. It's her life. I've already passed that age. I've lived my life, past that and everything. And so I'm not going to try to live nobody else's. Now, for is Letitia Scott, uh, like I say, I'm not one to drag sometime. I will go there. And maybe I should go there because this video just might help Letitia because I understand what her mama say. She would get in there and try to, do what Letitia. No, that's the thing. Leave her alone. She's the if you talk, sit there and you talk to your daughter and having to stay in your daughter's house to guard your daughter's feelings and stuff, that is a dysfunctional household. Everything that Wanda, because it got sick, it got really sick. With me looking at Letitia Scott on IG, I was on IG when she flipped the camera on. I was right there. Matter of fact, I was on there and bam, the thing came. Letitia's going live, and I just was right there. Right there. Hi, Letitia, Alaska. I did not know it was going to turn out the way it did on that video. It was sickening. I wanted to regurgitate. Marso, let me tell you, it's not that I'm concerned and getting in these people. I'm a YouTuber. And so they are on reality TV. So they know what they're getting themselves into when they got a show. So I can talk about the show. I can drag as long as I say allegedly and all this. But like I said, I really don't go out like that. I'm more of like a commentator recapper. You know, make a little funny and, drag a little bit, but honey, this woman came out with both barrels. The mouth was filthy. Even Scotty by nature, um, he didn't even stop her. Let me tell you, he wanted the tea. He wanted the look. He wanted her to do just what she did, and I wouldn't have done it. But when you got somebody, I'm not gonna say country because I was from the country. That's where I was. But honey, just because you're from the country, that don't mean you gotta act like that. Everything, some things should be kept private. The world don't have to know all your business. It's bad enough we didn't got the world involved with our lives. Really, I am involved with the world by me being on YouTube and by me having a website and by me having commercials run on my video on my channel, and I don't get a dime from YouTube. I'm not monetary. You might think I am monetary. I don't get one dime. That is my a private website that I paid for. Way, but you know why? I paid for my mistakes. I did like I put the cart before the horse and stuff like that when I started my channel. I did everything like a real YouTuber would do if you had over 1,000 subscribers. That's how I thought I was supposed to come at the gate when I didn't have to do that. So what did I do? The state of Alaska gave me business license to have a production company, and I named it Nappy Head production company, and I got a YouTube channel. I mean, I've got a YouTube channel. Also, I do Q Aura. and I have spaces on Kiora, but I'm jumping all over the place. Let me get back over here to Wanda. Wanda told us why she had a boyfriend and a man. And I think she said she slowed down about the boyfriend and the man. And but when KeKe came on, it's just the facade and the attitudes of the people. And then when I kept hearing her trying to, it was looked like she wanted to insinuate that Melody is running around trying to break up Letitia's marriage. Wanda, I know, honey, I can read, you know, and she just tried to go there. I can read, and she shouldn't have tried to go there. Melody Holt is no way the cause of nothing that Marsau does. Marsau and Letitia Scott got nothing to do with Melody Holt. You know, Letitia like this. Her mama did already say she fight her battles and all of this. Then she said, "Oh, y'all don't know. Letitia give him hell and all this kind of stuff." Um, well, show us what you're working with, cause you got a whole world looking at you, and you looking really naive, dumb, stupid, all that what people been calling them, you know. And then she's saying that, when she went there on Melody about her baby. Look here, one thing about it, Melody Hope was still married. That's what married people do. Sometimes they break up and make up with sex and stuff like that. It ain't over until the ink dries on the divorce papers. She could still get into bed with her husband. But it's people like that one, like Letitia, she wants someone else to make the she wants someone else to make the step where she could say, just like she was doing on Instagram, she was reading all the comments of the people that was telling Marceau stuff like, you shouldn't treat Letitia like that. She'll say, they say you shouldn't treat me like that. Then she'll look, the people was talking for her, in other words. And then he was acting like he does. Um, you know how Marceau is. That attitude. Um, I can say it, but I might say the word wrong. Um, he has that attitude that I can really see the type of man he is. I would not have a man that sneaked out and got a vasectomy. I wouldn't have a man that gonna look on my life and curse out my viewers because I'm repeating what they saying and it was true. And when they said that about big women, she asked him a question. He wouldn't answer. He's not gonna answer. All I'm gonna say is her husband, Melanie Holt, got nothing to do with Marceau. The way Marceau is, Melody has absolutely nothing to do with the character of Marceau. And Melody had guts. She was a woman. And she took it as long as she could take it. Not me, her mama, her cousin, daddy, brothers, her. Because when you marry, that's your husband. That's your husband, just like Letitia. We can talk till we green in the face. She don't have to she can still look stupid. She can still act naive, sound pitiful. and everything. But all that anger building up on you and you pointing it towards someone else, honey, you could actually have physical ailments behind all of that. I wouldn't want to be you. I would not want to be you because I see everything. There ain't nothing you can do you and your husband need. If you want your husband, I'm gonna give you a piece of advice without all that cursing and gangster banking and bouncing and all of that stuff and putting the blame game. Your marriage now. Your marriage. You're gonna put your marriage a blame game on somebody else with your marriage. Mm-mm. Even your son, Letitia's son, told the father, you can build a company, you can do this, you can do that, and you mean to tell me you can't even make a s'mores? That let you know he spent no time with his children. None would. He is a father. That's it. He's a father. He's the kid's father. And Letitia is the mother and the daddy. You he's nothing like Martell. Now I know they got a Martell bashing thing going on. I done jumped on the bandwagon a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But Martell took up time. He was gonna give his kid peanut butter, and his son said, "You kidding me? You got to be kidding me, Dad. I'm allergic to peanuts." Let me tell you, my video may not even get seen. Go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's a free way to support me and help me reach 1,000 subscribers. I haven't reached the goal yet, and I know why. I'm in this alone. I started out on the venture at my age. I'm 68 years old now. No computer experience, no camera experience, nothing, honey. So I don't have a granddaughter that can put up and pair and have the this and all of these backgrounds and the sounds and the animation to draw people to my station. It's only me. And then 9 times out of 10, if you don't have a billboard or something up, they'll just drive by. That's just another face, another lady face. So it take a whole lot to build a YouTube. And it's kind of unfair because little people like me that have absolutely no help, and you can't ask a simple question to nobody, like how to do this, how can I do this? Nobody knows nothing. They'll tell me, oh, you know more than me. I'm talking about the younger people. So what I do, I'm just only by the grace of God I've gotten this far, and I'm going to keep on going, but I'm going back to work because bills got to get paid and life goes on. And I didn't want to go back to work, but honey, God knows what is best. If it's for me to go back, I'm going back. Long as He can give me health and strength, I'm going to go back. And I'm going to be doing videos and uploading them for you. Yeah, I won't just forget you. Okay, so um, do me a favor and subscribe to my channel. It doesn't cost a dime. That's a good way to support me and help me reach 1,000 subscribers. Okay, but Letitia Scott, the character, we're gonna say character, even though it's reality TV, is sick. It's sad to look at, and I cannot believe being a woman, and it's 2020, 2020, 2022. Yes, that is a woman still like that. I can't believe it. And the way she sat on the floor talking about Africa, don't you know Africa is a continent? It's sad. So it don't. You can have 5 degrees or whatever. That doesn't make a character of a person. How she ran out of there with KeKe when she was in black and ran to the call Kimmy on the phone. Listen, Kimmy, I'm in black. Such childish behavior coming from a woman. Honey, put your big woman panties on. Woman up, baby. I'm quite sure you not stupid. You won't lose nothing but a cheating man. I would be going to sleep in peace, and I would tell my kids, look at what's coming. Because, baby, they hear you. I do like Melody tried to prevent that by moving on. Yeah, you don't let stuff, splinter and fester and stuff in your kids. They get you hanging in for your children. People did that back in the day. They found out you're doing your kids a disservice with hanging in there with somebody like Marsua Scott. Allegedly, he's one of the biggest cheaters on the show. Martell even say I cheat with one. You know what? You got to love to hate Martell because he will tell you what is what. He didn't the face with Mel with cups because he said, you know, but so he need to learn how to do, hold it down and stuff like that's a whole nother show about Martell. And we're doing Letitia and like Wanda cursing on the thing and talking about what she did to this man car and stuff. That was, and then having him to pay for her. But she got a good thing about having him to pay for the truck, so that way that something happened to her, it would go to Letitia and her kids like that. That was really good there. But you fight your daughter battles like that, honey, back off and know what? Let your daughter hit the wall. Let her hit the wall because she's 40 years old. But I know you want to save her from drowning, Wanda. But what you said last night about you love to swim, but you can't swim. That made no. You say things that doesn't make sense, and that's why I couldn't watch the show. I fell asleep after KeKe could get the children out of the room. A simple thing like that. It's too. Please don't take offense when I say country. We all know country. I'm from the country. I'm from the area where Monique Samuel from. Country. But I'm saying you got to um not be so quick to just this is TV you dealing with. This stuff gonna trickle, follow you and stuff. I don't know if they know it or not, but anyway, I went to sleep and I woke up. I said, "Oh my goodness!" I went fell asleep. That's just how it had gotten. I want to say intoxicating. It really did. It was like a toxic. It was sad. So if you missed it, you didn't miss nothing. And we're gonna sit. We're gonna wait for Marcel because I don't know what's going on. But anyway, it was a mess. Wanda told it all. She told everything. So you didn't miss nothing. In other words, you didn't miss anything. And I just want you to know I'm going back to work and I'm going to try to upload videos. And if you see whenever you see this video, this is the first time that I did a video on my computer. I always do it from my phone. So I pray to God that I can upload my video that I'm doing today onto my YouTube studio. But anyway, it was nice of you coming to you today. This is Joanna, my space in your place. And y'all take it easy and go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Can you do that for me? Um, it's free, and then you'll be notified whenever I do upload a video. Okay? I'd really appreciate it, and I call each subscriber blessings. Each one of them are blessings to me. So I thank you. God bless you, and hope to see you soon. Bye bye.